Welcome back to what Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the M44, the Tier 6 American SPG. It's located on the north spawn of El Halluf and it's under the command of tiltratt and FILO. And there's something rather unusual in this game. On the enemy side, there's Town Terrier and he's also in FILO and he's in a Britannia Panther. The new Panther that's been out a while. Game started. Well, tiltratt's not moving yet. Oh, okay, he's off. Now he's got a 155mm howitzer mounted on a Walker Bulldog chassis. So it does perform a bit like the Walker Bulldog, but not as fast. It's a bit of a heavy weight to carry around, but it's probably the favourite Arty of many Arty players, certainly one of mine. And some enemy tanks have turned up in the valley already. Just as tiltratt's moving to a firing position. Okay, well, now where's he going to aim? Well, it's got a Type 64 there and a T52. First round comes in, it hits the buildings, it fires where the Type 64's, and his reticule's bouncing around a lot. I'm not sure if he's still moving and he doesn't realise it. Yeah, his reticule's not moving as it should do if you're aiming properly. And his vehicle's now backed up against the back of the map. Okay, he's trying to adjust his aim. I think he's having trouble. Yep, that T-52's come up to try and attack the T-78. He's put a round into him, but he's died. Okay, well, I think tiltratt doesn't realise his vehicle's in motion. Yeah, it's definitely against the back of the map. I can see on the mini-map. It's not in the bush anymore. He's fired a round in and, well, narrowly missed that KV-85. And of course this is going to affect his accuracy, because if his vehicle's constantly trying to move, and that's why he's getting a jerky aiming point, it's not going to be very easy for him to get accurate shots on the enemy. Well, it was a near miss there on the M6. There's a whole bunch of tanks there. There's Town Terrier actually in the Britannia Panther. And we fire at the 88. Oh, there's a direct hit on him. Stun the M6 at the same time. It's always good to fire a gaggle of tanks together, because you're more likely going to stun both of them. And if your teammates also fire at the vehicle, well, then you're going to get lots of stun assist. And, well, you can see that 88's worse for wear, because he's got two penetrating shots on the roof of his vehicle. Or two holes from HE. And that T-78, well, he's in the wrong place altogether, and he's going to get wiped out very, very quickly. He's got no armour. And, yep, he's dead. And we fire around at the KV-85 and get a hit, a direct hit on him, but it's on the heavy armour, so it doesn't do a whole lot of damage. We have picked up some stun assists, because the FB304 fired at him at the same time. Going for the VK3002M, and he drives too fast for us, because that is the prototype of the Panther, so you need to take into account the fact that he can move quicker than most other medium tanks. Okay, lead the shot. No, he just fires at where it was and it's pulled back, but it has been taken out of the game, thank God. KV2 got him. And we're not doing so well at the moment with 3 tanks down on the enemy. Okay, we've got a Thunderbolt trying to get near our cap, and again, we've still got that jerky reticule, so I think he still hasn't discovered that his vehicle's in motion, and he got a direct hit on the Thunderbolt. He's picking up stun assist, and the Thunderbolt's down, so we don't have to worry about him coming to the cap. Yes, no, that jerky reticule. If you see a jerky reticule like this, it's probably because you've hit the F key or the R key and the vehicle's in cruise control, and that's why you're getting a very jerky aim. Well, he got a good hit there on the VK and he's been killed, so he's picked up all the stun assist. That's nice. Try to hit tanks that are inside of your teammates. If you do, you'll get loads of stun assist, and it also helps to indicate the target. Okay, well, that's Town Terrier down there in the Britannia Panther, so we're firing around at him, and unfortunately we hit the top of the rock. Turning around, we've got that Hellcat. He's trying to get up at that T-78 who's only got 1 hit point left. T-78's pulled back and then pulls forward again. If only we can get a shot. And we're indicating the ground to tell the T-78 fall back, and he does send that message in chat. So he's telling the T-78 pull back, sit behind the wreck, wait for the Hellcat to come up to kill you, and then we can hit him with an Arty round. Okay, sitting behind that wreck for cover. Hellcat's come up. Oh, and he shot him. Nice one for the T-78. That's a good kill. Oh, and there's Tam Terrier, and he's on the move. Can we get a hit on him? Lined him up for a shot. Work out where he's going. That's it. Nice round. Oh, we wiped him out. Oh, Tao's not going to be happy about that. But there again, he was out in the open. You know, you pay the risks if you're out in the open and there's an Arty on the enemy team, especially if it happens to be from your same clan. Okay, KV-85 and 88 hiding around that corner. Our T-34-85's trying to get shots on them. And we've got the KV-2 coming around the other side. And, oh, there's the M6. Now, can we get around into him? He's low hit points. If we can get around on him, we might be able to get him out of the game. Unfortunately, we've lost the T-34-85 to their KV-85. The M6 has pulled back. We need to get around into that one quick. Fires around in, and no, it hits the top of the cliff again. Oh, that KV-2 is in a bit of danger. Oh, the M6 has come out, so we can get a shot into him now. Rounds out, leading the target this time. Oh, it just zips past his front. But we can probably get him with the next round. Our KV-2 just got a good big derp into that KV-85. Next shot should decide that M6. And it does! He didn't move very far, but our KV-2's very low on hit points now. So what he wants to do is aim at where we expect that KV-85 to appear. He's going to come around the corner and try and get the KV-2. He knows he's low on hit points, so we need to be aiming for the corner where those wrecks are, because that's where he's going to appear. Unfortunately, we fired where he was. The KV-2 misses his derp, and now he's been killed by the KV-85. And that's a pity. We could have got the kill of the KV-85 if only we'd aimed at the corner where we expected him to appear. And now our aim's out altogether because that vehicle motion... Yeah, you can see we're backed up against the edge. The vehicle was in motion all the time. He was trying to drive off the map. And no wonder we couldn't get the aim right. Well, there's only the 88 and our FB304 round there now. The Burt. Well, the Burts are very good at shotgunning, and that 88 has got very low hit points. We're loaded, ready to go. Just need sight of where the 88 is. He might be around the corner, though. The Burt's 100%, so we could take a shot, but not more than one. Oh, he's been hit. But he derps the 88, and now it's 2 Arty versus 2 Arty. So we were down for most of the match, but now we're even with them. Now, if I was in the enemy Arty group and the enemy Arty team, I would have driven across the map by now to start the cap, to put pressure on this team. Certainly, I think, well, that's the situation at the other end, because we're now moving, and the FB304 is moving towards the enemy cap. And ideally, we ought to just cross the valley, go straight towards... Oh, and the FB304 just got hit by the Hummel with a shotgun. We've stopped to shoot at him. Can we get around in? Lead the target, work out where he's going. That's it. Oh, and he got the kill! That's good. That's evened it out. It's now M44 versus M44. But I would definitely cross the valley now directly. I wouldn't bother to go round the houses because I'm pretty sure that enemy M44 is going to come the direct route. There's still 5 minutes to go, but it is the easiest thing to do is to cross the valley directly rather than go round. But it looks like tiltratt's going to go round the houses. The great thing about the M44 is it does have the speed to get up the other side of the hill. most of the other Artys, they're fairly slow. They haven't got the horsepower, but the good thing about the M44, as well as the Burt, which is the fastest Arty in the game, they've both got the right amount of horsepower to actually cross a valley and climb a cliff. Now the view range of the M44 is about 320 meters or thereabouts, and so, well, they're both going to spot each other about the same time if they come across each other, and then it's all about who's best at shotgunning. The ideal thing to do with a shotgun is to keep your aim steady, not to shoot off quickly or promptly, because you might miss fairly easily. To actually wait and see. If the enemy does fire too quickly, they might miss, and then you can just drive up and shoot them in the face and win the game that way. Oh, the enemy's in the cap. He did cross the valley. So we're going to have to rush back to the cap because time's tight. And it looks like tiltratt's going to try one quick round into the cap area to see if he can get a reset. Trouble with that, of course, is you don't know where the enemy Arty is. So we now need to just get back as quickly as we can, direct route possible. He knows that we're going to be coming from this direction, because if we didn't see each other in the valley, he knows that we must have taken the long route round. So he's probably going to be facing us in this direction when we come back. We've reloaded. We haven't got time for this. We really haven't got time for this. There's only 52 seconds to go. You haven't got time to shoot. You've got to scoot. You've got to move. Get back to the cap. If you keep stopping to take shots, you will lose this game. Well, cap's proceeding. We're reloaded. Don't stop to shoot, whatever you do. You may be too late now already. You've got to go through those buildings. Oh, he's going to go the long way around. Oh, that's going to make it worse. I know he's using the buildings for cover, but he hasn't got the time. There's only 15 seconds left, and he's still not at the cap. Oh, he's going to lose this. He should have gone straight back, and now he's going to run out of time. And the enemy's won. And he fired his shotgun, but tiltratt gets the shotgun into him directly afterwards. But I'm afraid he has already lost. Oh no. I don't think his team's going to be very happy about that. Well, here's the end of battle results. Yes, it is a defeat. He got a third-class tanker at that one. He did get a fighter badge and a counter battery because he killed both of the enemy Arty. And he also got a bruiser medal. And he had the honour of taking out Santeria in his Britannia Panther. I don't know why that's not coming up there. But unfortunately it is a loss. It's a defeat because he stopped to take 2 shots and he should have driven straight back to the cap by the most direct route possible to get back there in time. 3,689 was the base XP for that one, for the win 8 for that one rather, not the base XP. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, when it comes to damage, he did get the second highest damage in the game. The Type 64 got the high caliber. Or is it? No, he got a Confederate, not a high caliber. He got 1,486 hit points. tiltratt 1,467 in that game. He did get the highest number of kills. He got 4. The T78 got 3. The FV304 got 2, and so did the KB2. Yep, unfortunately, when it comes to base XP, because he was on the losing team, he's going to actually end up with a worse XP than the other team. The VK3001P managed to get 667. The Hummel got 653. Their M44, who actually won the game for his team and got an Invader medal, but still died in the process, 638. Whereas I'm afraid tiltratt 577 is the best he could do. So let's have a look at detail. 22 rounds fired, 7 direct hits, 1 penetration, 14 splash, damage of 1,467 hit points, of which 1,187 were up more than 300 meters. He did spot 1 enemy vehicle, that was the M44. He damaged 9 in the enemy, killed 4 of them, and did stun assistance of 835 hit points off 11 stuns. On a premium account, he earned 33,566 credits, and after ammunition resupply, took away 22,456 credits. He received 865 XP, and there was no multipliers because this was a losing game. And yeah, I'm sorry, but really, I think there was two things wrong with that battle. The first thing, that your reticule was very jerky because you were constantly in motion. Your vehicle was constantly trying to move, and it was sitting against the back of the map, and that's why you couldn't shoot properly. And if you'd been more accurate, you would have got more hit points. And the other thing is that when you've got somebody capping and you're halfway around the other side to the other enemy cap, you've got to come back the most direct route possible. You can't sort of like go around the houses. You just or take stops to take shots at the enemy. You just got to drive straight back to the cap. And in this case, you were what, 2 or 3 seconds late? If you hadn't stopped that second time to take another pot shot to reset, then I think you possibly would have got back just in time. And if he'd done exactly the same, fired and missed at you, and you'd fired and killed him, you would have won the game for sure. Oh, such a disappointment. Oh well, it's a lesson learned, I suppose. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. We get great new replays all the time, and some of those battles are absolute humdingers. So thanks for watching.